and welcome to the Hub, the show where you can get ideas to help you grow your eco-conscious business. And today I am joined by Gill Brabner of Resound Training and Development, and we are talking about dealing with difficult scenarios in the workplace. So welcome, Gill. Great to have you on the show.
Thanks, Karen. Lovely to be here.
Yeah, so Gill, you set up Resound in 2004, and I know you've established a reputation for high impact learning events using drama-based learning. Gill's got a team of professional actors that they create video content for online courses. I think they've got an academy, and they also do standalone resources for businesses using real work stories. So really exciting stuff. And so do you find, is there common requests for training videos in a specific area?
Well, currently we're developing a number of videos around performance management, which have been requested by organisations. And I think currently organisations are looking at how they manage individuals and teams remotely, of course, because that's what we've been doing during the pandemic. Essentially, all of our work is around supporting managers to have those more challenging conversations and not avoid them. But if I look back over the sort of 15 years we've been doing this, then our number one topic has been anti-bullying and harassment. That's been the most requested work. But currently there's a spotlight on performance management, and stories around inclusion are important as well.
Yeah, and I've seen quite a few of your videos, and they are absolutely brilliant. You do have to check them out, and I will share the links with you later and on the post too. You know, some really difficult conversations, some really funny ones as well. You know, and they're really well played out and give you a really good idea of where people are going wrong, you know, and how you can make it better. And how long does the process take when if the training is bespoke? What's all involved?
Well, I usually like 6 weeks. That gives us enough time to research the issue with the organisation, to script the scenario, cast it, rehearse actors, and then film it. So there's quite a lot involved. And obviously over the past year, we've been filming remotely, but I am looking forward to getting back out with the team when it's safe to do so with a film crew. That's very exciting. So yeah, 6 weeks is a minimum really that we like to be able to plan everything out. We have turned it around in shorter time frames, but 6 weeks is good.
Yeah, it's always good to have that, because you just don't know what's going to happen. You've got back and forth and feedback and tweaks and changes and that.
Yeah.
And I imagine it's been a little bit difficult as well to do it remotely rather than in person.
Well, we've done a lot on using Zoom, and that has reflected the sort of situation that everyone's been working in, either Zoom or Teams, isn't it? So that's kept it current, which is good. And we did a whole series which tracked the COVID situation within organisations, the organisational response to it, and that was fun. But yeah, it will be great to get back out there in a few weeks.
Definitely. And how do the actors know how to play the workplace roles? I mean, is this because you do all the scripting and everything first?
Well, yes, all of that information, if the script's well written, it's all embedded within that, and they're expert at sort of teasing that out. And of course, it's the director's role to work with the actors to really hone in on those little things that are important, and they know how to portray different behaviours. That's what they do so well.
Okay, and so what are some of the, what sort of results do the businesses see from working with you then?
Well, I think first of all, the video content provides managers with a set of tools and techniques that they can very easily adopt and try out in different conversations, which will improve the outcome of those conversations. So that's really important for them. For the businesses, it also saves them time and money in terms of either spending hours on YouTube trying to find something that's suitable and where they've got permission to use it. So that's good for them. And I think the final thing I would say, which is really important because it's an important shift, when a manager is about to go and have that conversation, they want something to help them now because they're having that conversation this afternoon or tomorrow morning. And previously, we would have, in learning and development, we would have booked that person on a course, maybe for 2 months' time when they don't need it. Or we would have said, we're going to send you on appraisal training, but the appraisals don't happen for another 6 months. So the really important part of the shift that we've seen to using digital resources is that managers, staff members, colleagues, they can access that resource at the point that they need it. And that's a big change, because we are all motivated to learn when we need that learning.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's very difficult to hold on to the whole content of a course that we did 6 months ago, so.
Yeah, so this is with the academy, so they can literally just dip in and dip out, search for what they need, and they've got access to it straight away. Yeah. Oh, that's really brilliant, because there's a lot of difficult conversations to have, and I know you deal with a number of topics. You said sort of bullying, performance. I know inclusivity is another one.
Yeah, really important.
And and also things even like autism and stuff in the workplace as well, isn't it?
Yeah, the whole range of diversity and inclusion topics. And we've got some great videos on customer care, which are fun to do and show the getting it wrong and a better approach. We've even got one set in a hair salon that we did a while back, actually in a hair salon, and the overhearing conversations between staff and things like that. And some great ones for our healthcare clients, where a relative phones into a ward to find out how their family member's doing, and just that person answering the phone that's too busy, that's very abrupt, and how that makes the family member feel compared to when it's managed really well. So a lot of work is around embedding compassion into these conversations and thinking, what sort of culture do we want?
Yeah,
because
that's
conversations
brilliant.
are an important part of that, aren't they? So
yeah, I think that's really needed. A lot of people are going through really tough times at the moment. It's furloughs, redundancies, anxiety, all sorts of things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's tough out there. But there's lots of small things you can do which make a big difference.
Brilliant. And is there something to cater for everyone's budget? How can people work with you?
Well, we have a starting price of £47, which is a short course which explains how to bring compassion into conversations using our model Empathy, Care, Action. And that's video content, and some lovely case studies which we've collected from some unusual places where there is compassion, in the workforce, which you might not expect. So that's a £47 digital course. And then our starting price for our academy, which is our library of video content, is £99 a month for freelance trainers and coaches. And then that goes up to £5,000 annual subscription for organisations.
Fantastic. So there's really a wide range for anyone. And I mean, and business owners, and that can tap into that as well. That's brilliant. I'll have to get the links from you so we can share that with our viewers. Brilliant. And I suppose last thing, because this is an eco show, and I know you're very much into your eco stuff as well, eco lifestyle stuff as well. What would you say is your top business or lifestyle eco tip?
Okay, well, with regards to business, staying with the learning and development theme, it is to really, I suppose, embrace digital learning going forward. We're all desperate to get out and socialise again, but let's keep that to a minimum within learning and development, because we no longer need to have people on trains or flights. I run a course where people used to fly in for several days annually. We can do that all remotely really well. Yes, we do want some face-to-face time to come back, but we can really do that thoughtfully and make the most of that. So that's a big change going forward. Personally, as you know, I'm passionate about my vegetable garden, and that's coming to life as we speak. So looking forward to a really good year out there. So
and the weather's warming up, so let's hope so.
Spring is upon us, so that's brilliant.
Oh, that's fantastic. So you can find Gill at resoundtraining.co.uk. I will share some more links as well in the post and below the video. So yeah, so if you've got any questions or comments, anyone out there, please do keep asking them. Both Gill and I will keep an eye on that throughout the day and respond to any of those. Yeah. So thank you so much for joining us, Gill. Really good to have you on the show.
Thank you, Karen. It's been brilliant. Thank you very much.
Lovely. And to our viewers, thank you for watching. If you're watching the replay as well, thank you. And we will see you same time next week. Goodbye for now.
Okay, bye.